All right, today we're going to do something kind of fun. We're going to take what looks like a simple throwaway note and, well, we're going to dissect it. Because hidden inside is a complete marketing plan, just sitting there in plain sight. It looks super basic, but trust me, as you're about to see, every single word has a purpose. So let's dive in.
So here it is. This is the entire thing we're working with today. I mean, it looks like a quick note someone jotted down for a freelancer, right? Or maybe for their social media manager. It's super direct, it's totally unpolished, but, and this is the key, it contains everything we need.
And that brings us to the big question, doesn't it? Is this just a simple note, or is it actually a complete marketing plan in disguise? A blueprint for getting customers? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's break it down. Okay, let's get into unpacking this one-sentence strategy. We're going to go piece by piece, and I think you'll be pretty amazed to see how each little part of this simple request actually builds out an entire marketing funnel. First things first, before you can do any marketing, you have to know the absolute fundamentals, right? You got to know who the company is and what in the world they're actually trying to sell. And boom, right here, smack dab in the middle of the sentence, we get our first two critical pieces of information. This is the absolute core of the whole promotion. Silverzz's silver medal watch. You know, this gets right to the foundation of any campaign. I mean, before you can figure out how to sell something or where to sell it, you have to be crystal clear on the brand and the product. And what's great is that this note wastes zero time. It gets right to it.
So let's break that down for a second, because the amount of detail packed in here is kind of wild. We get the brand name, Silverzz. We get the product category, watches or timepieces, and we even get the specific product, a silver medal watch. That is a ton of clarity packed into just a few words. Pretty efficient, huh?
Okay, so we've got the who and the what locked down. The next logical piece of this puzzle has to be the where, right? I mean, where's this promotion actually going to live? Let's take another look at that note.
And there it is, right at the very beginning. YouTube video for my channel. Now, this isn't just some random choice. This is a very specific, strategic decision about the platform. So in marketing speak, we call this the content channel. It's basically the platform or the medium you use to reach your audience. By saying YouTube video, this little note is defining the exact environment where a potential customer is going to meet this product for the first time. And think about it for a second. Why YouTube? It's not a random pick. A watch is a super visual, aesthetic product. You really need to see it, right? You want to see how the light catches the metal, see it on someone's wrist, see the design up close. Video is just the perfect way to do that. And it's even smarter than that, because YouTube is also a gigantic search engine. So people who are already looking for watches can stumble upon this video. That's a huge advantage. It's actually a really smart choice of channel.
Okay, so we've got our brand, we've got the product, and we've got the platform. But that's not enough, is it? How do you get someone to go from just watching a video to actually pulling out their wallet? Well, that brings us to the final, and you could argue, the most important piece of this whole puzzle, the path to purchase.
And look at how the sentence ends. It's a super clear, direct instruction. This isn't a suggestion, it's not a, maybe you could check this out. No, it tells the customer exactly what to do next.
This little instruction has a very important name. It's the call to action, or what you'll often hear called a CTA. And let me tell you, this is one of the most crucial parts of any marketing effort. It's literally the bridge that takes someone from, oh, that's interesting, to actually doing something about it.
You know, a really good CTA does two jobs, and it does them perfectly. First, it completely eliminates any confusion. Notice it doesn't say, check out our watches or something vague. It says, place an order. Super specific. And second, it gives you the exact location for that action, the website. There's absolutely no guesswork left for the customer.
All right, now for the fun part. Let's take all three of these pieces, the brand and product, the channel, and the call to action, and see how they fit together to create a complete journey for the customer. In marketing, we like to picture this journey as a funnel.
So what's a marketing funnel? Don't worry, it's just the simple way to visualize the path a customer takes. Think of it like a real funnel. At the top, it's really wide. That's all the people who first become aware of the product. And as you go down, it gets narrower, representing the smaller group of people who actually go all the way and make a purchase.
And just like that, we can see the complete funnel that our little one-sentence note created. Step 1 at the top is discovery. You're on YouTube, you see the cool video of the silver watch. Step 2 is consideration.
That call to action works its magic, you're interested, so you visit the website. And finally, step 3 is conversion. You're on the site, you follow the instructions, and you place that order. It's a perfect, totally logical journey from A to B to C.
So there you have it. What looked like a throwaway line was actually a super concise, really effective, and totally complete plan for getting new customers. In one sentence, it laid out the brand, the product, the channel, the call to action, and the entire customer journey. Amazing.
And that kind of leaves us with the final thought, doesn't it? Now that you know what to look for, now that you can see this structure, how many other simple things you see every day? Instagram posts, TikTok videos, maybe even an old-school print ad are actually these carefully built funnels just hiding in plain sight. It's something to think about. Thanks for joining me.